Alright, so, hey, it's been 30 minutes, guys. We have everything fixed now. So, good morning, SpeedGaming fans. I am the Q-Cheery, and welcome to the first game of our Castlevania Aria Randomizer tournament. Okay. It froze. The commentary stream froze, so I was like, oh no. Anyway, so today we have Ninban versus podolakboys. Podola, a long-time Aria Randomizer runner. And Ninban, who got third place in the 2019 Link to the Past tournament. He just got into this randomizer, already getting some decent hour to 70-minute times. And we are off. Oh, Podolak jumped the gun there, my bad. False start, 5-yard penalty, repeat second down. Now they're away, alright. So the start of these randomizers usually go the same way. You play as Soma Cruz, you have a Solar Winged Skeleton, and the main goal is to find your first jump ability. First things up, we get some samurai armor, decent armor upgrade. And Ninban gets Tiny Devil off the bat. Decent little bullet soul there. Now the runners will save. Podolak is going to go ahead and grab this lance, while Ninban is going to go ahead and go down towards the underground waterway. Alright, that's not a Mimic. That is a $500 drop. That was a Mimic. I wonder if the runners will have gone to see if they could go ahead and get some quick level ups. But we have this very nice, long, and slow room to traverse from to check one item. Now, the runners both made a save before this because after they grab this flame necklace, they can go ahead and hit sleep, and they already moved their way back to the start of this room. Alright, Ninban did not want to risk to see if that was money or a Mimic, so he's going to move it on through the castle. Alright, going down through these skeletons, we were a couple rooms away from our very first boss fight. Okay, Podolak decided to kill the axe armor. We have a high 5 into the boss room, however, Ninban wanted to upgrade his weapon. Cricking Skull, nice, easy boss. As you see, both runners got the kill on him. We're going to skip the orb drop because there's a save room right here, and then Ninban can go ahead and hit that for healing. And we get our double jump and mouth fuzz in the breakable wall down here. So mouth fuzz will allow us to get to the next part of the castle. As I said, we usually look for our first jump ability. And it looks like Ninban is skipping the waterway strat. Skipping out on Lucky Charm. He'll run into that later on if he decides to go to Fluing Gardens. Now it's time to climb up this little blue crow staircase walkway thing. Gets himself a white dragon that'll give him some extra defense if he equips that passive Enchanted Soul. there's our Mimic. Nice, easy 200 EXP though for the kill though. We got another weapon in the Partisan. No, Podolak decides not to kill the Mimic, and we move on through this little section of the castle here. There's a lot of items all around the place. And if we find ourselves flying armor or Black Panther, we can skip to the living quarters. And getting another level there, very nice. We have a gun gear. That's a spear there. I couldn't quite see what it was on Ninban's side. And he gets himself the Onikiri. Nice super potion here. This will come in handy later on during the final boss fights. So no long jump ability with Black Panther flying armor, so more likely we'll go ahead and go to the chapel. Alright, so we're going to have another split path coming up here where we can check for 2 items. Now, without Black Panther, some of the runners will choose to take it nice and slow. And Podolak gets Mimic. He will gain money as he gets damaged, which is going to be very useful. That super potion is locked by Giant Bat. We get some casual clothes. That's the thing you're equipped with right now. It's not even worth the money. It's like $100 if you do try and pick that up. We get one more check here. Ninban did save. He can actually hard reset to save time if he does not like what's in here. Army fatigues, or army jackets. Yep, there's a hard reset. So while Podolak, sorry, messed up there. Did not save. He's going to have to come all the way back to this room, Ninban, with a little bit of a head start here. Going to the Chopper Belfries, there is handful of weapons there, including a great sword. Just have to watch out for these bone pillars. I don't think we can quite get every item up here. But we do get another ability soul. We get the Backdash soul. Used for combat, and it does technically unlock one room in logic. Alright, Asafune. Ninban really wants that scarf. You can't quite get that scarf, Ninban. Ooh, actually, oh, I've never seen that before. That was a very nice backdash into a double jump. Yeah, I never get the backdash in my run, so... Alright, we just got a couple more items here in the chopper before we fight the Manticore. There's that persimmon. Some extra healing. And a cream puff. Next up we have our Manticore boss. Another quick fight here. 450 health. We'll see if Runner's opt to save. Ninban isn't. Ninban with that really long sword though. Ends up getting poisoned by the tail. If you're poisoned, you lose a chunk of your damage. He's going to go ahead and grab the orb here to heal himself fully. We got a little breakable room in here as Podolak also gets the kill. Sustus for our runners. And the Kotal. Most of these weapons are being grabbed mostly just to sell later on to Hammer when they unlock them. Hammer sometimes has some very game-breaking weapons and armor. But since we have no progression to get to the living quarters, well, I guess we can get to the dance hall with double jump. We are going to go ahead and get down to the study and unlock Hammer. Alright, so the study has a lot of random hallways with items at the end of them. And the first one we find here is $1,000. And the sword known as Graham. I don't get that reference for that sword. Ninban, with this whole slow and steady, train, is getting some nice level ups here. Some runners will try and skip all the enemies. But level advantage could come to play if both runners hit the final bosses at the same time. We got a block puzzle. I always think it's funny because it looks like so much punching the block to move it. Like, look on Podola. Punch, 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 okay. You could actually get yourself stuck underneath the block by accident. I've done that before. It is not pleasant. Ninban decided not to get the cloak. Now, one of my least favorite rooms of the game, these ectoplasms can curse you and get rid of all of your magic. But Ninban keep them with his away with his 10-foot sword. Ooh, our poison room. So, one of the things is we need to take note of what they find in those soul canisters, because the go mode for this randomizer is to find the 3 books that tells us what comprises Dracula of this seed. Speaking of a book, there's one right there! That book is locked either by the slide or through the forbidden area. So our runners need to find the 3 books, and then they need to find the souls associated with the books to let us know what Dracula is today. So all the souls are going to be in those soul cancers that we've seen. So the poison worm could be the yellow soul. Alright, we're in the one room that backdash technically locks in logic. for some nice beef curry. Now, I would have slept in this room to just get back to the start, especially if you don't have Black Panther. Oh, actually, who knows? Ninban did get through that room fast enough. Got trolled by the little spike ball there, but we have our next boss! Great armor. I just crouched at his feet and slash him. Podolak is getting some nice double hits in with his sword, technically doing more damage per swing than Ninban, but Ninban does get the kill. For a black belt. Oh, that black belt's so good! Why didn't you grab it? Well, I guess we got Ring Ring. Ring Ring is also really good. Like Gak with the jokes in there. Alright, Ninban down to 56 health, but he's also right next to the save point. He'll probably grab that before going. Alright, so we're going to the dance hall. Well, first we're also going to say hi to Hammer. So while we were looking for the books and the 3 souls associated with the books, we were also looking for a yellow soul called Skula. That will be our underwater walking, and unfortunately we do need to do some swimming at the end of the game. We also need to find other ways to get us into top floor as well. Ooh, we get slime! Slime! I used that soul for the first time last night in a race. It's a fun soul. Oh, Ninban almost got that jump, but Podolak did. Oh. Ninban really trying to make this jump because he wants to get to the warp point. That warp point right there takes you right back to the beginning of the castle where Hammer is. We do get one more check here. Yeah, Ninban looks like he will have to probably walk all the way back. Oh no, he's actually going to try and get this jump done. I think he got it! Nice! Alright, we got one location above Hammer to check. And then we're going to buy some stuff from Hammer. Ooh, but we get Inris. And there's our Skula. Oh, we are going swimming, boys. Today, Hammer has for us, ooh, not much healing. We do get the Leviathan, though. Leviathan is a decent sword. Also, Tear of Blood. And Podolak is just saying nope. Still going to be very fun for Julius later on. Alright, so Podolak is actually going to the second entry into the underwater section. But we'll see how these runners take their progression. Oh, actually, Podolak is going to try and make their way to Dansar. Gets the Mistiltane. Very nice sword here. Very quick sword as well. So we're now in the dance hall, so everyone gets dancing. Few locations here. We need Slide in order to move over to the living quarters. Hopefully we do find Slide here or our next progression. Looks like we're doing top first. Ninban is going swimming. We'll see who pays out first. So far, Podolak is getting coffee break. Gets a Sherman ring off the waiter. Nice. These backdash movements are just nice. We also get a rare ring. Some nice, good Celebrate items there. And Ninban takes the dip. Got item to the left here. See what that is. Ooh, a poison sword. It's good for nice little splash damage there. Looks like we're taking it deep down into the butcher area. And this backdash movement is just so nice. And we get a katana on Ninban's side. And he's taking a decent amount of damage. All that for a heart pendant, which isn't too bad. Alright, so Podolak is going to drop down and say hi to the big golem. And then man gets imped. Quick refill in the health. It's time to say hi to Big Golem. Get behind him and then use the nice double hits from your sword to just wail on damage. And that's a dead boss. Ninban's having a very hard time here in the waterway. Our only real movement abilities I've been so far is double jump and backdash, so... I actually do believe Podolak is done with the dance art and found no progression. Ooh, nice jump from Ninban there. Gets up there, very hard jump to make. And we move on to say hi to a flesh golem and some nightmares, and you can ride the nightmares. It's fun stuff. Ooh, slam into the wall. Ninban does not realize the tiny devil is the one you want. Oh, tiny devil, come on, man. There we go. We get the creaking skull. Yeah, I found that. So as I said, I used slime for the first time last night. I found that out the hard way. Oh, I didn't show up there. What? Ninban is leaving to reset the room to see what went on there as Podolak is going to the flowing gardens. Oh, needs to heal. Sometimes nothing's there, okay. Oh, Ninban found an ability soul. Ah, it's just our slide. Okay. I don't think Ninban's going up here. Ooh, down to 10 health. So you use up some of the grapes he bought. Alright, only a meat strip. As Podolak is about ready to go find himself through the flowing gardens. Handful of items there. It's like a very confusing area too. Oh my goodness! Ninban is using the slime to break the breakable walls with the, like 25,000 hits at once. That's hilarious. Ooh, Podolak finds the armor water, decent armor upgrade. And then Ben finds the Galbog. And there's our second book. It'll be our first book that we will be able to pick up. We'll see if Podolak decides to do some reading here. And then Ben, you're going to have to orphan that one item. That's rough. At least you're done with 99% of that area. Oh, there's a blue soul up there. Could that be our Black Panther or flying armor that we're kind of looking for? Ninban! Buddy, pal, friend. Ooh, great armor, actually. Isn't that bad? It's no creaking skull, but an extra 20% strength when you're using a strength-based soul would be great. The joke there is all the souls are scaled out for strength. Alright, Ninban's now going to the flowing gardens, catching up to Podolak. Podolak is now going to go to Clock Tower to say hi to our buddy Death. Yeah, if you guys want to help out with this tournament, we still need some commentators. And we still have a lot more games. In fact, this is the first game of a possible 8 today on SpeedGaming. Soul drops are randomized. Item drops are randomized. Weapons are randomized. The souls you need to beat the game are randomized. Alright, Podolak gets the bastard sword. Yeah, no, the only thing that's not randomized in this rando is like enemy placement, but most of the other things, and starting equipment, of course. But aside from starting equipment and enemy placement, everything else is basically randomized. Ninban finds his book too. This Podolak is about ready to say hi to death. Oh, we are reading it. A giant corpse whose body... Is that Creaking Skull? Giant corpse whose body... Getting the confirmation in chat that it is Creaking Skull. Podolak is on death. It's actually a more complicated boss than the others you've seen so far. Phase 1, you actually fight the scythe. You don't fight death itself. You have to destroy his scythe. After you do enough damage, then it's destroyed, and we're actually in the second half of the scythe phase. But yeah, no, Podolak having a little bit of difficulties against the first phase of death. Now onto phase 2, Death pulls out an even bigger sword. He's like, hey, you liked your big sword? How about my big scythe? You kind of don't want to jump into the scythe, but as you can see, you now have to deal with this big thing. It goes all around the room. Eventually, Death will start doing some dash attacks with it. And Death is down and gets the Minotaur Soul, which could easily be our Yellow Soul, because Death sometimes drops a Progression Soul. Ninban, with his slide, actually can get through the Spike Maze. Well, it's not really a maze, but the Spike Room up here. It's our version of the Spike Room of Death. We also have the Pendulum Room. For Super Potion. Okay. Super Potions are abundant this seed. Gotta be careful, spikes and some Medusa's there, but we get the Hippogriff! We can jump! We'll see if Ninban decides he wants to go back and say hi to that one area he abandoned in the waterway. Podolak is about ready to get that same Hippogriff. Ooh! That's the worst hit they could possibly get. Podolak gets his without the slide. Oh, he's trying to use the Medusa iframes. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so we're getting some items real fast from Hammer. Some healing. And Podola will now get to make another decision. Gets that Sherman ring, which, again, Ninban just found off a waiter skeleton. Since we killed Death, there's actually more items here to grab. Ninban's going to go ahead and do Dance Hall. We've already seen Dance Hall through Podolak. Honestly, I think Ninban should be going to living quarters with that Hippogriff. I think that's where Podolak is going right now. No, he does. He can slide, so I guess it makes more sense to do Dance Hall, Living Quarters, and Top Floor all at once. I think Podolak is going straight to Living Quarters, though, so we'll see what's up there. The runners can also go grab Book 3. We're just missing Book 1. Podolak actually went back for the wrongiest spear, one of the strongest spears in the game. Also has a nice little holy element to it, so most of the bosses are weak to holy. Oh yeah, no, it melts Legion's shell off. It's really good. There he goes up to Living Quarters. Some grapes, and then we're going to go up. Not activating the warp point just yet. Ooh, Ninban just decides to reset fully. So I get some of those super potions. That's our what? 4th super potion? It's the potato pancake of the seed. Podolak is getting some issues with that disc armor there. We get some creaking skull going on right now with that arm. Nice quick kill and Skull Archer for the other soul up here. Save out. Oh, we get the kill on Tsushinoki. That's some decent EXP. No level up there, but that was a lot of EXP. But a hard reset. Okay. Ninban did not like that at all. First hit off of Headhunter is down. Headhunter will give us a movement progression that will allow us to leave this area. So it could be anything from Black Panther to another Malphas. So we'll find out what that is here shortly. Ooh, we get ourselves another Grey Soul. This time it's Galamoth. Perfect timing for Galamoth on Ninban's side. We get Giant Bat! Ooh. We got some psychics in the chat. So Giant Bat is our Canfly. Podola, you do not have Galamoth. We know where it's at. You're almost to Galamoth though. And you have the way to do it. Hey, there's our Black Panther! We could go fast, guys! We could go fast! Oh, yeah, no, he also has the Hippogriff, so yeah. There's Galamoth. So, we're going to see what's being time-locked right now. Dracula's Tunic and Ghost. Dracula's Tunic, one of the best armors in the game. And it's time for Ninban to get the Giant Bat. I'm going to say Podolak is going to go back to top floor now. Now that Creaking Skull is doing a decent amount of damage to Headhunter. Podolak does need to go to the underground waterway soon. There's the Giant Bat. I missed the first item in top floor, but we do have a high mind up, which is going to be useful later on. Now, right now the book counts as 1-1, but they both know where the third book is. So we just need to find the red book. Podolak is going to go ahead and go grab that yellow book while he's up here. Also, we're missing one item in the top right of this area up here we couldn't get to earlier. And that is a red soul. That is Lightning Doll. Very nice bullet soul. Oh! Sorry, so that was the first item right there. Ninban got it. Book 1. Small series. Oh, it's a ghost! So we got Ghost, we got Creaking Skull. That's what Podolak is doing, is grabbing the third book to see if we are in go mode. Yeah, so we got a ghost, we got a creaking skull. Which he doesn't have. He has to go back and get creaking skull that's in the reservoir. Ox-like creature with hardened skin. That's that was the soul off of Death. Yeah, Podolak is missing that one soul. Ninban needs to go face Death. He has a quick shot to Death through here, by the way. That's what Ninban needs to do once he grabs this ramen. He also needs to go grab that book, of course, but... both runners are missing the other runner's soul right now. We'll see if Ninban decides to go say hi to Death. Does not look like it. Dolak is going to go ahead and grab all the ramen that's here. Ninban is going to grab the soul. Knows he's not doesn't have that one either. Hopefully Ninban goes to Death. We know where Creaking Skull is in the underground reservoir. Indeed, since the chat knows where everything is, we are in no mode. So this is going to basically come down to the wire. Ooh, hard resets. He's not keeping that book. Ooh. He's in the top floor. He's probably going to go straight to Death. He is going straight to Death. This is a big brain play from Ninban. He will get go mode off of Death here. And Podolak is going down to the reservoir, I believe in the wrong way, actually. Because it's in the right side. Creaking Skull doing so much damage to Death right now. And phase 1 already done. Ah, that was a high potion, not a super potion. Nice quick kill on Death. He needs to save for the soul, don't leave. There's the Minotaur. He knows he's in go mode now. He has to know he's in go mode. So that's 48 minutes and 50 odd seconds. Ooh, oh, we get Udini! Udini was slide block, actually. Oh, Ox like Priestess Gorgon? Is it Minotaur Ox-like? Uh-oh. That's not good, then. Ninban's leaving the water, the floor. I think he thinks he has it. Okay, so now Podolak. So they're both missing one soul then, my bad. Ooh, Hammer's selling super potions. There's Kalabog. I think Podolak is thinking Minotaur for book 3. Unless he found Gorgon. We still have the cemetery and arena. Yeah, no, he's thinking it's Minotaur. So hey, say hi to Graham. He's our Dracula of this game. Until we become Dracula, spoiler alert. Fight goes just like any other Dracula fight. However, we need to have the 3 souls equipped when we do the final hit on the first form of this fight. I double checked with the beaster, he is Gorgon. Oh, there's a handgun. Ninban, you've already... This is where the creaking skull was, Ninban. You've already gotten this. It's easy to forget about stuff like that. So, Graham is on the second phase of this attack where he just shoots fireballs like crazy like that. You need to have all 3 souls equipped before you do the final hit. Fortunately... Because we've double-checked now, we do not have all 3 souls. You will get confirmation if you did have the souls or not. When you do the final hit, Graham will say, how do you... Oh, I haven't lost yet. Podola, you don't have the souls. He just told you didn't have it. Alright, well, we're going to have to see this whole long second form. Ninban's going to go ahead and break this wall down here for Persimmon. We'll see if he decides to do Legion. He's doing Legion first. Legion's a decent long fight. We'll have basically a core. You have to destroy the core. A shield. What am I saying? He has a shield, and you have to destroy the core inside the shield. Sorry, I'm kind of... Yeah, Podolak is getting the bad news right now. And there's that reset. Ooh, Slam is a decent soul for this. So is Cricking Skull if you was facing the right way. Legion is also a lot of EXP, so is Balor. So Ninban is going to be good on levels for the rest of the scene. He needs to heal up though. Podolak is a little confused with where to go right now. None of the shield off of Legion has been broken yet. There we go. There's that core. You could just start hitting that core right now and be perfectly fine. But Ninban is going to try and break more of this shell. Ninban, you need heal. You need heal, Ninban. Don't give me a heart attack. Ninban is going to go ahead and grab whatever soul Legion's holding. The one part about destroying the whole shell, though, is Legion gets an attack where it bounces around. Something just crossed my mind. What if the soul... Oh no, it was just a cream soda. Alright, only Malfuzz is being held by Legion. Blue soul here. We get that. There's where our giant bat was. So logically, I think Legion came before Headhunter. Nothing in Legion. Oh, Podolak takes a death. Alright, so we are going to the arena. We have Giant Bat, so we could do a nice little DDR skip. We do get a gold ring before the arena, though. Warp room unlocked. Legion gave Ninban 5 levels, by the way. This red Minotaur room is scary. Also a good source of XP if you're a little under leveled, if you like go here early. And then you could go down and get that save room. That save room is super nice. There's flying armor. That would have gotten us to the slide. Podolak is about ready to do Legion. With wrongly spirited, this is going to be a very nasty fight. Look at these damage numbers here in a second. In the arena, there's 3 trials that we must do. First things first, you have to break this wall with this wrecking ball. Look at those damage numbers. Oh no, Ninban almost had it. He lost it. There we go. Only a battle axe. Second room is the worst room in the game. Spikes, Medusa heads. So good. All that for a blue soul, which today is devil. Oh, there's a rush soul. The forbidden area has been unlocked. Now, there's only 2 items in the forbidden area. Ninban's going to save real fast. We'll probably go down, do the DDR room. We can do a skip here, where we don't have to do the full DDR room. Ah, Ninban does not know the skip. So DDR room, you follow the arrows. I have no idea what was. Oh no, Ninban messed up. Okay, so in the DDR room at the very end, there's another one of those walls. Giant bat can actually fly through that wall. Yeah, that whole wall is not solid. Like, the very top of that little breakable part of that wall is just wide enough for a bat. And DDR room only had mined up. Alright, it's Bowler time. Well, you start punching, you start stabbing out one eye, and then eventually you just start stabbing out the other eye. And while that's going on, you're going to get punched over and over again. Eventually, you destroy his left eye, and then his right eye will start shooting lasers and fire at you. Oh, that was almost a death on Ninban's side. He used mind ups instead of the healing, and then got hit. And that's a dead Bowler. We're up to level 22 on Ninban's side. Gets another Malfuzz, and Milliken Sword. That means we're going to the forbidden area. Oh, Ninban did not save the level. I am not okay with that. Level advantage is a thing going into these final fights. Yeah, you could probably get to Chaos a minute hit of Podolka, but I mean, oh, he doesn't have the reservoir save. Oh no! That puts Podolka in a massive advantage right now. Has a Rush Soul. We'll find out that there's nothing behind Balor. Podolka is doing the giant basket. Boom, like that. Yeah, that whole wall is not made solid. Oh, he did have that save room. It just didn't show up on the map. Alright. Alright, with the Rush Soul and Houdini, you just transform to a monster and you don't make it through. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, Forbidden Area. This is basically the pedestal of Aria of Sorrow. There's two items in here. One kind of early on in, the other one very far into it. So the first item is where the Clam Solus is in the regular game. Podolka gets the kill on Balor. We'll take a look at his level here soon. He is going to save the XP. There it is! The last location, Gorgon, where all the way at the end of the Forbidden Area. Podolka is going to be right there. So right now, Ninban's level 19. Don't forget, this is game 1 of Ninban versus podolakboys. We're going to run this back here shortly after these runners finish the seed. Ninban's probably going to go back to the start area to heal up and buy all the potions again. Don't forget to give these two runners a follow. They put on a good show for you so far. Yeah, we'll go straight to game 2 after this. Probably like a normally, like it would have been like a 5-minute break, but probably like a 2 or 3 minute break. Bathroom break real fast. Yeah, so Ninban's going to sell some stuff and then buy a whole bunch of stuff, mostly healing. Podolak now has the Gorgon. Doesn't have that much gold, so haven't had a chance to see Podolak's level, but we will whenever they get to the grand fight. First of our final 3 bosses, by the way. So, even though they're in go mode, they still have a lot of game left. Deaths can still happen, and level advantages will come to play with these final bosses. Alright, so Ninban is now on his grand fight. Going to go ahead and equip the 3 souls real fast, so they don't have to worry about it. Double checking. Yeah, as pointed out in chat, and as I pointed out earlier, the game checks for the souls when you do the final hit on Graham. Do not use the Calibog on Graham. He is Dark Elements. I guess the Crick and Skull is based off of strength, so the higher your strength, the more damage you're going to do. So, who knows? It may work out. Podolak is almost to their fight. We'll see their level. Ninban's level 19. (24-19), so we'll see their damage numbers and how that'll add up. Ooh, Podolak is using Rust Souls. Podolak is doing 71 per hit, while Ninban is only doing 47 per hit. And there we go. Ninban gets the text log saying he is Dracula. Which today Dracula had the abilities of a ghost, a giant arm sticking out of his back, and was rock solid. Podolak is right behind Ninban. Ninban has to use some healing. Oh, almost got hit with the lightning there. Podolak was trying to Asafune. He's not going to do that. Switching to the Leviathan. Doing an extra 2 damage over Ninban right now. Alright, Ninban finishes off Graham first. We'll see if Ninban decides to check behind Graham. Maybe we get the Kalam Solace for all of our trouble today. Nope, we get the worthless Skull Key! An item that was still left in the cold from the previous game. Oh. That's hilarious. By the way, Podolka just took the... Podola! I've been mispronouncing his name this whole time. This took the lead. Ooh. Podola is using the clock tower to get through to Flowing Gardens, where we need to go next. Ninban's right behind. They are 1 room apart from each other now. Deaths can still happen, and the main issue right now for Ninban is he is 5 levels down. If he would have saved that Fowler fight, probably be in a little bit of a better situation. Ninban has no money to buy stuff. Podola is going to be the first one against the Belmont. A very hard fight coming up here. Belmont hits extremely hard. Are we using handgun? Are we doing the handgun memes? They are holding hands right now. Oh my goodness, we are doing handgun memes. Ooh, trying to use Devil, got smacked. Ninban using Creaking Skull and Color Blog. I don't know who's going to come out of this fight first. Ninban gotta be careful with himself, though. Well, no, we're getting close in the fight whenever the Belmont screams Grand Cross and does his Grand Cross attack. Podolak is just popping a cap into Julius right now. I don't know. This is how you want to start your tournament, folks. A very close, very awesome race with someone who. Okay, so again, as I said before, Podola has been part of the community for over a year now. Has done a lot of races. Ninban just started running the randomizer 2 or 3 weeks ago. Shortly around the time he was wrapping up the Link to the Past randomizer tournament. That shows you the skill of Ninban. Like, being able to keep up with someone who's been playing for over a year. No one has reached Julius Phase 2 yet. There we go. Podolak is the first one to Julius Phase 2. Ninban is running out of healing. Oh, this may be bad going to Chaos, and Ninban runs out of his healing. So on Phase 2 of Julius, he does throw all the sub-weapons that you've seen throughout the Castlevania games. Ooh, Podolak takes a double hit from the cross, almost gets killed! Yeah, Ninban's almost out of healing. There we go, Ninban's now on Grand Cross. And it looks like Podola has finished Julius. We're going on to the Chaotic Realm, the final area of the game. Somehow the element of chaos has just completely vomited together all the areas in the game into a weird little, kind of looks like a randomizer, but oh, Death's Robe! Ooh, question, do you want the more intelligence? Podola is debating Death's Robes or Dracula's Tunic. As you see here, you know, we just went from the Headhunter boss room to right outside Dracula to, you know, Dance Hall. Ninban gets the kill on Julius. It's 2 save rooms behind Podolak now. Again, Chaos can still kill Podola. That will give Ninban a little bit of a help here. Here's the only reason why we need Skula. If, you know, we ever find it on the books early, because you have to have that to get through that section, and then you never see it again. Spoiled Milk behind the final guard. Ooh, Muramasa, that's going to be a very nice sword to help get a lot of multi-hits in on Chaos. Ninban is close behind. They're going to be fighting Chaos at the same time. However, I do believe the level advantage is just going to just give Podola lead. As you can see, we are at the final boss. There's 2 phases to the final boss. First off, you have to give up all your souls. You have to fight the final boss. You know, Final Destination, Super Smash Bros. Style. No IMs. You know, as you destroy these statues that stole your souls, you do get them back. So you can see Podola is doing nice double 100 hits on each of these statues. Gotta be careful with your health management, because this is not the hardest part of this fight. First statue down, we get our Guardian Souls back. Now we get our Bullet Souls back. Oh, Podola with a nice finisher on that one. Going on to Chaos Phase 2 as Ninban gets to Chaos Phase 1. Chaos Phase 2 is this giant core here in the middle. It has a super high defense. The defense can be lowered as you destroy these eyeballs that are on the side. Each eyeball lowers the defense. Some runners will destroy 2, then fight the core. Some will go for all 4. As you see right now, that sword only did 5 damage to the core with 3 eyeballs up. While this is going on, there's a giant bone dragon flying around. Go and try and make your day a bad day. It shoots a giant ball, and these little mini balls are like sticky grenades, I guess. That's the best way I can explain them. You get hit by them, you get hurt. A lot. Alright, Ninban got the first statue down. Is working on this other 2. With the Leviathan, Podola is doing 18. Oh no, Podola takes a death! We get the bad ending on Podola's side. It's not GG yet. He has to reset to get the good ending. Podola got orbed. As Ninban is got the only part of the Chaos Phase 1 that only does damage to your magic point bar, not your hit point bar. Now he has the advantage going to Chaos Phase 2. Ooh, you can see the damage difference there. Ninban with the Leviathan doing 109 when I believe Podola was doing 120 something. Yeah, though the health item is going to be a major thing right now. Oh, he just took 2 sticky nades, and he has only ramen to protect him. I think he's going to let one hurt him. Oh no! And Ninban takes a death! Whew. Chaos is relentless today. Alright, we're down to 1 eyeball left. Asafune is doing 14 damage. But we are going for the 4th and final eyeball. I'll predict that we'll see Muramasa right after. Alright, eyeballs are done. Muramasa, we're going to get some health. And 25 per hit with a double hit every jump. So Podola is just melting the core right now. The game will end when you see the whole screen flash and that little core start breaking apart. Ooh, gets hit with one of those sticky nades. Ninban is still facing with Chaos Phase 1. Don't get wombo. That Bone Dragon will wombo you. Nice triple hit there with the devil. Another nice triple hit. So close to dying. My heart, I can't take these fights as Ninban gets to his second phase. And we got GG's in chat for podolakboys taking game 1 of this best of 3. Alright, so we're going to take a few minutes. Ninban did forfeit. We're going to reset everything, and we'll have game 2 coming shortly.